When we're dealing with acoustics, there's really three ways you can treat acoustics in an office space. It conveniently falls into A, B, and C: absorb, block, and cover. Now, most people can say that. They understand A, B, and C. In the next few videos, we're going to be teaching you a little bit deeper about what absorb means, what blocking means, and what covering means, and how each of those solutions can solve specific problems and how they can work together to really create the right type of privacy and acoustic environment in an office space. So let's start with absorb. Absorption is often misunderstood. The reason it's misunderstood is that many people out there use absorption to solve acoustic problems, and that's it. And so there are many solutions out there that get labeled acoustic, but they don't exactly solve the problem that the customer has. And so, again, that can create the environment where the customer is a little bit frustrated with what's happened in their space, even though we added an acoustic treatment. So what is absorb good for? Well, really, it has three specific ways that it can help an office space. I'm going to put them in areas based on where in the office these typically can be found. The first is an exposed ceiling. If you have an exposed ceiling, meaning you don't have some sort of acoustic drop tile, that ceiling can be very echoey. Noise can build up in it, and when that happens, you can get an environment where it is extremely distracting and louder than a standard office. Acoustic panels in an environment like that can help trap some of that sound, absorb some of that sound into the panels, and lower the overall noise level in that space. The second area that it really helps is in conference rooms and huddle rooms. The reason here is often these rooms are used for audiovisual presentations or conference calls. They're also beautiful spaces, so you have a lot of glass, hard surfaces, and often hard ceilings. So the sound reverberates, much like in that open ceiling, builds up, and makes those technologies less effective, often resulting in a less than exciting experience on the person on the other end of the phone or the other end of the video conference. The third area is common areas: a break room, a lobby, a hallway, a coffee area. These spaces are often areas where people congregate and they have conversations, and that noise level can easily transfer through the office space into the workstations where people are working and become distractions. On top of that, designers like to usually expose the ceiling and open that space up a little bit, which ends up causing issues in that environment. So those three areas are really where absorption specifically can help. Again, if the noise is building up, we want to reduce the noise, but one of the problems with absorption is if you make a space too quiet, it can be really easy to overhear conversations. And so absorption by itself is not always the answer, although it does have some very specific ways that it can help treat an office space. As always, if you need any help understanding what solutions are right and how to help a customer with a problem, reach out to us. We'll be happy to work with you and figure out the right solution for your customer.